guys, welcome. Thank you very much for joining me again in the greenhouse. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll see what comes forward here in these messages. Let's see what we got. Alrighty, we had a few numbers come forward already. We have 7, 13, 29, 9. We got December and 27. I'm gonna pull some more. So I just feel like I need to. And we'll see what these ones are all about. We have 25, October, 20, and August. So if those have special meaning to you, this might be a more personal message for you. We're going to grab some letters to go along with that. Q. Let's see what else comes forward. Can you bring some more, please, spirit guides? What do we got? We have E. We have P. I feel like these two wanted to come out to K and S. And I'm gonna grab a couple more because I'm still being told the word letters. So I still need to grab some here. Let's see, we have U and we have N as well. So you're gonna know if these have some sort of a special meaning to you, if they're part of initials, an address, a certain date, phone number, a license plate, whatever it is, you're gonna know because it's gonna make sense to you. Let's go ahead and get started with tarot. And we'll see what message comes forward in the cards. And I felt like I had to use this deck for the read. So let's see what we got. We have the Death card and the Queen of Cups. So I do feel like something came to an end. Somebody's having to deal with some sort of a chapter coming to an end. Possibly some sort of a new beginning. I'm going to grab some more cards because I want to know where it all fits in. Who this Queen of Cups is, what she's all about, the Star card. Oh, shit. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what's coming forward here. Somebody whose past is actually coming forward. They're coming forward as a guardian angel. As soon as I pulled the Star card, that's what I was told. So this Queen of Cups is somebody. She is possibly a mother figure or a sister or an auntie or a cousin to somebody. But somebody who is emotionally supportive. Cups can represent a water sign, so she might have been a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Not necessarily, though. A lot of what goes along with cups is that emotional side of ourselves. It's creation, or being very creative. It's intuition. So this might have been somebody who was very intuitive in life as well. But I do feel a deep emotional connection and a very soft energy that comes from her, which is kind of what made me think of a mother figure to begin with. Sort of like a soft place to fall. I do believe that she's become somebody's guardian angel here. Temperance. Temperance card does represent balance. Being able to find that balance. I still feel her energy in this, but it's not just her. This is for who she's trying to bring a message forward to. It's like somebody who's looking for maybe for guidance, for a message, for healing. Two of Pentacles. Balance again. Balance, balance, balance. And the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Who is our King of Pentacles? That's what I want to know. He does represent that stability. He does represent that building. I don't know if this is going to be like her son or a younger figure, or if this is actually her husband who was left behind when she passed. I'm going to have to grab a few more cards. King of Swords. Knowledge. This is really weird, guys, because I'm going to tell you what the cards are telling me and what I absolutely feel from these cards. This King of Pentacles is a younger energy, and this King of Swords is actually an older energy. He is an older energy. I feel like both of these energies are still living, and both of them are grieving the loss of this Queen of Cups. But this Queen of Cups feels like a younger energy as well, so I'm not sure where the King of Swords fits into all of it. Six of Cups. The past. And Page of Swords. I really want to get her message clear, guys. That's why I'm really thinking about this one. I want to make sure that whatever she's trying to bring forward in the cards, this message that I do feel like she is trying to deliver to the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, needs to come through in the right way. I feel like she's trying to tell them that it's okay to heal and move on. I don't know if these guys have been grieving really heavy her loss, and like it's almost like feeling guilty about sort of moving forward with their life and sort of continuing on, like somehow it's a dishonor to her. But I feel in her message is like to have balance back in their lives, they need to be able to move forward and start letting go and moving on. And that doesn't mean that they forget that she ever existed. It's like honoring her by allowing themselves to be happy is what I feel. Tower. Her death was very unexpected. I don't know if it was like a car accident or something, but it was very unexpected. And that's part of why these two are having trouble moving on and moving forward. Is because it's not like she was older, she was at the end of her life. I don't even feel like it would have been like, even if it was an illness, like she was sick for a really, really, really long time. I do feel like it was pretty sudden and very unexpected. Like they never had time to wrap their head around what was happening. It happened. The Judgment card. Interesting. Even in this Judgment card, I see Guardian Angel. I see she's watching over them. I do see that. I'm going to grab a few more because I never see that in the Judgment card. I want to know where all of this fits in, and I want to make sure that I get her message absolutely correct. The Four of Swords. Recuperation. She wants them to heal. She wants them to move forward. I tell you this, and this King of Pentacles, if this King of Pentacles is watching this read, they might not particularly like this part of the read, but the Queen of Cups is trying to bring this forward, so I have to honor her by saying what the message is. This Page of Pentacles is her way of saying for this person to move on and find somebody new and to not feel guilty about it. So like I said, I know if this King of Pentacles is watching, they might get really angry at that part. I have to say what the Queen of Cups wants me to say, and that's what she wants me to say. To not be afraid to move on and to start looking for happiness elsewhere, that it isn't a dishonor to her. It isn't forgetting her. That it's okay to move on and move forward and to be happy and to build happiness with somebody else. The Knight of Wands. I'm going to grab a few more before I tackle that Knight of Wands there. I want to make sure that, like I said, I just want to get the message right. 10 of Pentacles, wealth, building, 8 of Pentacles. Learning lessons. You know, I still feel like this is what it is. She says that our King of Pentacles still has a lot to learn about life. And not in a bad way. It's just like to experience with a partner. And they had intended, I'm being told that they had intended to experience it together. But now that's not going to happen because she's passed. But it's important to her that he still experiences these things. He just has to do it with somebody else. This is why she wants him to move forward. She still wants him to be able to settle in with somebody. And I don't know if have a family, if that factors into part of it, or if there was a certain lifestyle that they wanted to have. Maybe there was traveling involved or something like that. It's like she does not want him to give up on that just because she's not there to share it with him in the physical form anymore. She will still be there with him and still go through the process with him, but she wants to see him go forward with it and to still be happy. And she's actually picked somebody out who she would accept to fill her place. She sees this person, this Page of Pentacles, as somebody who has a lot to give to our King of Pentacles, as somebody who shares in the same life path or the same goals, and somebody who could give to him in a way that this Queen of Cups would approve of. She's actually picked somebody out. The 9 of Pentacles, comfort. 3 of Pentacles. You know, it's like to her, to make her happy, to make her feel at peace, would be to see him being able to move on with his life, to be able to find a relationship with somebody who he can have that even give and take with and still attain those goals. That's actually extremely important. You know, it's odd. We're talking about all these things that are going on. Her main message is to the King of Pentacles, but she did bring a King of Swords forward. So I'm not sure who the King of Swords is to her and how he factors into all of this. The 2 of Wands. The Hanged Man. I feel like they had lots of plans together. The Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. I don't know if they had worked on purchasing a home together or talked about doing some kind of big move together or to have a family or something. They had some kind of plans. And this, to him, this kind of stopped all of that. Everything that they had planned, these goals that they were going to fulfill together, this life that they were going to have. And that I do feel like a part of him still wants that. But it's like, if he can't have it with her, he's not sure that that's something he can do at all. You know, she was kind of his world. She was his everything, which is absolutely sweet. It's like, he feels extremely alone now. He feels extremely lonely without her. He's very much struggling with his grief. I almost feel like it's like he's almost thinking that to commit to being alone is a way of honoring her and showing her how much he loves her. But that's not what she wants. She wants him to take a leap of faith in moving forward and still working towards those goals and being open to somebody new. Because like I said, she's already picked somebody new out. And I think she wants to try and bring this, whoever this Page of Pentacles is, she wants to try and orchestrate things in a way that these two people cross paths. She wants to bring this forward. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, an offering. A slow and steady offering, but a genuine offering nonetheless. Ten of Cups, completion, and the Lover's card. Yeah, I honestly, the vibe that I get from these cards, especially when it comes to this King of Pentacles, is this is not a message he really wants to hear. He does not want to hear that she wants him to move on. He probably does not want to hear that she wants him to find somebody new and to keep moving forward with that goal. But the Queen of Cups is bringing the message through, so I have to say it. And I'm not saying it to be hurtful. My job is to interpret the cards and to bring the message forward. And especially when it's somebody who's passed, who steps forward into my cards, then I very much have a responsibility to bring this message forward in the way that it's intended. And so that's what I'm trying to do with this. And I hope that he's open to hearing it, because it's something that she very much needs him to hear from her. I can feel that in the cards too. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. The Two of Swords, crossroads. It's like worrying about, is he ever going to have that? You know, having to give up on that. And then if he moves forward with it, I do feel like it would be like struggling with guilt. That it does her some sort of a dishonesty to move forward and to move on, to take up somebody new and to keep moving forward with the same goals. It's like living the goals that the two of them had together, but with somebody else. To him would feel dishonest. But that's what she wants. That is what she wants, and that is the message that she's bringing forward from the other side of the veil. That's what she needs him to hear. Seven of Cups. Queen of Wands. So that's Seven of Cups. It's options. Having many options, weighing your options carefully. The word on the card is, it is delusion. It's more about, though, being honest with yourself. I think it is for him to sort of look within. You know what? And this is what I'm going to say too. If this King of Pentacles is still watching, if he hasn't clicked off the video, it's like, imagine things were the other way around and that you were the one that passed. What would you want her to do? Would you want her to give up on all those goals? Would you want her to be sad? Would you want her to be alone forever and ever? Would that honor you? Or would you want her to move forward and be happy and to still be able to attain those things and experience those things that you know that she wanted to do? You know, because whatever you would want, believe it, that's what she would want for you. As I feel like looking at it in that way sort of would help this King of Pentacles to be able to see where the Queen is coming from and to be able to let go of some of that guilt and to be able to move on and move forward. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is a balance. It is an even give and take. The Queen of Wands and the King of Knight of Cups, romance. You know what? Whoever this Page of Pentacles is, I feel like she is going to come forward with an offering of romance. And it's not by accident or anything like that. This Queen of Cups has actually handpicked this person and orchestrated things in a way to make this page, Queen of Wands, cross the path of the King of Pentacles and to have her notice him, because she knows that the two of them would make a good match. She's kind of playing matchmaker from the other side of the veil, which is pretty sweet and pretty kind of her, I gotta tell you guys. She's very worried about her king being happy in his future. Very much so. That tells me she is his guardian angel and she is looking out for him. We have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups. There is the potential for a new relationship here. But this is about our king staying open to it. It's about our King of Pentacles recognizing that our Queen of Cups would want him to be happy. She would want him to move on. We're going to grab a few more here. Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Movement. She wants him to move on and to find a queen. She wants him to move on and to find somebody, not to replace her, because that's not what it's about. It's just about finding someone who he can still have those goals with and attain those goals. Strength. Four of Cups. She wants healing. She wants him to open up his heart again to moving on and moving forward and the possibility of new love and new romance, to open up his heart to blessings to come into his life. Blessings that she is actually making come forward into his life. She's the one trying to bring these blessings in. So she doesn't want him to deny the blessings that she is manifesting for him. And it is something to be celebrated, what she's bringing forward, because she is bringing a new chapter of blessings forward for him. The Ace of Pentacles represents growth. We got our Knight of Swords here. Who's our Knight of Swords? And the Five of Swords. I'm not sure where these two fit in. I'm going to pull a couple more here. The Empress. She has become the Empress on the other side. She has a much higher view of everything that goes on around. And I feel like to some degree she has some sort of ability to bring things forward and to manifest and orchestrate events to bring things forward and happening. She can see things ahead of time. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. I do feel like she's also bringing a warning forward about somebody who may disapprove if our King of Pentacles moves forward. So it's something that he should be prepared for. If he is able to overcome this, if he's able to open up his heart to this blessing that she's bringing forward in his life, he may experience people who aren't too happy about it. I wonder if we're getting pulled back to our King of Swords, because I haven't seen any cards since we've been going that tie into that King of Swords. He just kind of sits there as this older figure, and I don't know who the fuck he is, and I'd like to know more about what's going on with him. And maybe he's the one who gets slightly miserable about things moving forward and progressing. Page of Wands. Because I want to know that Knight of Swords, the Five of Swords, where do these fit in tarot? So I do get pulled back to the King of Swords. This King of Swords might actually be her father or a father figure to her. And it might bother him to see our King of Pentacles moving on and moving forward. But then I get pulled back to positive cards. I get pulled back to the Empress. I get pulled back to Seven of Pentacles, which is an abundant harvest. It says vision, Page of Wands. It's like, oh, that's where he fits in. Sorry, Queen of Cups, that took me a few minutes to fucking clue into that. This message is also for the King of Swords, because he will feel this way. And so this message is for him to acknowledge that this is what she wants, and to not be angry at our King of Pentacles if he does take this opportunity to move forward and move on, because this was of her design. And this is what she wants to have happen. So she needs both of these kings to accept that these are her wishes. That's where he sits. That's where he sits in here. Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords. You know why? You know why? Because that took me a minute too. When this King of Swords lost his queen, which might have been the Queen of Cups' mother, he never took anybody else. He stayed single as a way to him honoring her memory. And so he expects the King of Pentacles to do that. So that is where it's going to stem from for him, that he feels that this man should do the same thing with his loss. But this is not what the Queen of Cups wants. She wants the King of Pentacles to move on. She has handpicked somebody for him who will fit in his life and he can find happiness with. She wants him to open up to that and to move on and move forward. And she wants this King of Swords to understand that these are her wishes and to support this King of Pentacles when he moves forward and does this. And to not cause drama, to not sort of bring any of his own feelings forward and to push that onto this King of Pentacles, because this King of Swords, he made his choice in how he was going to live his life, and there's nothing wrong with that. That was his choice, but that does not mean that the King of Pentacles has to make the same choice. Everybody's different, and she needs both these men to understand what her wishes are and what she wants to see both of them experience in their life, and that she wants this other man to have happiness. She wants him to move on and still be able to experience those things in life. We had a few more pop out here. The King of Cups, the Three of Swords, I think she wants these two men to stay in touch throughout all of this too, and to emotionally support each other while all of this change takes place. So not just within the grief, which I do feel like they have sort of bonded within the grief as well, but also as our King of Pentacles starts to move forward with his life, she wants the King of Swords to stay in his life and to stay as a supportive figure. I feel like that's extremely supportive to, or extremely important to her, because I also feel like this King of Swords to her is almost like this Emperor. There's a lot of advice, there's a lot of life knowledge that he still has to give that our King of Pentacles would benefit from as well. So she wants him to stay in the King of Pentacles life. She wants him to be supportive, and she still wants him to be a strong mentor figure as well. I do feel like this is part of her message coming forward. And we do have the Chariot card, which is that positive forward movement. It is progression. Don't be afraid to move forward. Don't be afraid to move on and to keep building. Don't be afraid to keep reaching for your goals or to accept somebody new into your life. It does not do her a dishonor. It does not disrespect her. What she wants is for him to be happy. That is what she wants. That's the message coming through in the cards. And she needs both these men to understand that. That's why it came through in the way that it did. Is she wants both of them to be supportive of each other in their journeys moving forward, and to accept that this is what she wants for them. She wants them both to be happy, and she wants her King of Pentacles to move forward with somebody new so that he can keep reaching those goals and he doesn't have to sort of give up on them and spend the rest of his life alone. She wants him to be happy. Alrighty, guys. I'm not going to pull an energy card for this read because this is a very specific message from somebody who crossed over to two very important people in their life. So I don't feel like an energy card is appropriate for this read, guys. Alrighty, if you enjoyed it, if it resonated, please hit that like, that subscribe, and feel free to comment, guys. I do love hearing from you. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.